Hey, hi. I wanted to hop on. I've drawn this incredible picture, by the way. So I wanted to hop on and share my talents, my artistry work with you all. This weekend, I was in conversation with someone, and it occurred to me that we have so many different choices of, which thought to ride. And the ones that look so interesting to us are often the ones that come with a really uncomfortable feeling. So the ones that feel like there's something to worry about, or the ones that feel like I need to figure this out, or the ones that feel like they come with a level of anxiety or stress or concern or alarm, or worry, those what if thoughts, right? That's a really good example of, well, what if I do this and this happens, or what if I don't do this and then this goes wrong, or it's those kind of thoughts, right? And what I've really seen, I'm going to try and share this without actually giving you the context. I was in a conversation with someone, and what was going on for them was they had this thought that popped into their mind based on something someone else had said. And it sent them into a tailspin. And they started to have a lot more thoughts. So they had this initial thought, it was like a seed was planted. And then they started having all of these other thoughts that just got layered upon until they were in this thought storm of what if. And they were feeling like they had to change their behavior in order for things to be okay. Like, I can't do that anymore because of all of this. Like, what if all of this is true? And it really looked to them like all of this was true. So what I could see was, I was saying, like, I don't know that that's true. My experience is this. Like, here's what I know to be true. And what I was seeing, if they could see that too, if they had that thought too, and they believed that thought, then all the rest of this would have disappeared in an instant, right? There wouldn't have been an issue to resolve. So what I was really seeing in that was that, this is in my artwork, what I was really seeing was, there was a thought that came in, right? And it like gathered momentum in this person's mind. And it looked really, really, really real and really, really, really true that this problem now existed. And what they weren't able to do in that moment is pay any attention to a different thought, to a different possibility. Because this one carried so much weight. This one had so much feeling of worry and concern and doing the right thing and not having everybody hate them and not creating a friction. And this one was so interesting to them. So that's the thought, that's the wave that they rode the whole way. And they couldn't see this. It didn't matter how many times I said, no, I don't know that to be true. I know this to be true. Like, try this thought on for size. This actually looks factual to me. Like, let's look at what's real. But it was so out of reach. It just wasn't accessible at all because this wave was so bloody interesting. And so they wrote it. And their entire behavior changed and outputs were different. And there was no need for that wave to be ridden. If we have an awareness of what thought is, right? That it's like, comes from nowhere, and we have a certain degree of free will as to which ones we want to ride. So we can have a thought that goes, oh, like, what if, you know, what if I put this out there and somebody doesn't like it, and then that's going to be the end of my business, right? Reputation is really important to me. And that leads to often procrastination, not doing anything, not really living and playing full out, because we're caught in this like whirlwind or this wave of just doubt and judgment and all of that comes with that. And because the feeling's so intense, it feels like it's not a thought, it feels like it's real. It looks real. And we have no idea that there's a different thought. We're just one thought away from a completely different experience that would have us be able to post whatever we want, to connect with whoever we want, to share whatever we want, to live a much richer, happier, contented, true to ourselves life. So I wanted to share that with you, just to show like how fixated are you on believing this wave to be true? Because there might be a different wave for you to ride that could have you have a completely different experience, right? It doesn't have to be that far away. But as long as you keep being super interested in this wave, as long as you keep seeing that this thought is real, then you're closed off. You've got a really kind of fixed mindset almost going on right there. You're really closed off to any other opportunity for a different experience. So that's all I wanted to share. I'm very happy to sign and send the artwork to anybody if they would like to frame it and put it on their wall as a reminder that you get to choose which waves to ride. Yeah, I'll leave it there. Hopefully it's been helpful.